Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, welcome back. Sorry about yesterday. I had to take Sue to an appointment at a hospital, which I forgot about, and then I got back late, and then when I logged in to do my stream, Microsoft Flight Simulator had like 10 to 14 gig download to do, and by the time it was all ready, I was like, sack it. It's not enough time left. So that's my reason for my absence yesterday. Yeah, there was a huge update, a world update. The Americas have been updated, so by the time we get to America, we will be getting to an updated version of America. So there'll be lots and lots of things to see. I sort of wish they'd done Europe first, because we're in Europe now. And I think by the time they do the Europe update, we'll be out of Europe. So we'll miss it. But anyway, we'll get the America update. We've got the Japan update. So when we get to Japan, we can check that out as well. Now, I've already preloaded a mission for us. It is to fly over to Mallorca, one of the islands. So we'll be flying over Ibiza. We'll be checking that island out on our way there. And then we'll be landing at Mallorca. And then we'll have to find another job that takes us back to possibly Barcelona, probably. If we can get a job that'll take us to Barcelona. If we can get one in range. And we'll miss out on quite a bit of the coastline up Spain there, but whatever. Right, okay, so let's just jump straight into it. I've set myself up on the landing already, on the runway already. I haven't changed the time. Yes, I have changed the time. 12:03. It's pretty much on. That's usually the time we start. It looks like it's going to be thunderstormy. Sorry, still coughing. Right, let's make sure we can load our cargo. I didn't check the cargo. I hope there's enough. 1381. I'm going to just put our cargo in. So it's like 1381. Go to the co-pilot. $690. 691.
Transporter from dispatch. Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane, in the parking.
I've got a smudge on my monitor.
Transporter from dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
No, I don't have a smudge on my monitor. That's meant to be a smudge on the window or something, or is it? Yeah. Looks like my window has a smudge on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's little smudges on the window.
Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Could be clouds. Could be smudges in the clouds. But yeah. Oh, anyway. It doesn't matter. So, let's get a couple of things sorted first. First off, let's get some lights on. So we've got that. Secure our yaw dampeners on. FLC, let's set that. Oh, we haven't set the altitude. Altitude, set that first. Sure we get the right barometer readings. FLC, you want to set that now. I should set. And we've got GPS on that. Okay. Let's get ATC up. And VFR map up as well. And then we should be all set, ready to go. Sorry. I'm going to do something about this cough. Right. Okay. And we are cleared for takeoff, so we don't have to do anything. We just need to release the parking brake and go. And hope that I'm not too rusty. There's a plane ahead. So we're going to be heading over 3 islands today.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Gear up. Lights up.
Copy 013, continue for east departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Alicante Tower Grumpy 013, continue for east departure.
Alright, let's engage autopilot. Roll back a bit. Turn on nav mode. And we're set. And we can just sit back and enjoy the view.
Copy 013, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Alicante Tower Grumpy 013, frequency change.
Okay, so our journey distance today is quite a long one. It's 177 nautical miles. So we'll probably spend a lot of time out of cockpit, having a look. So we're going to be, like I said, heading to a beefer first. We'll do a flyover of a beefer. Maybe have a quick fly around. And then head on to Mallorca, which is where we'll land. And yeah. And then we'll try and get a mission that will take us to Barcelona from there. Ending up in Barcelona. So I'm not going to set us up too high. Because I do want to come down and have a look at the islands when we get close to them. Check our temperatures. Alright, so 11 degrees outside. There shouldn't be any issues with icing or anything like that. Not the best weather today. I don't really fancy going up into that. Switch to drone view. Drone view, we can pull back a little bit and get less engine noise. We haven't had music for a few days. Let's check the music, see if we can get some music going. Not the best flight. The weather for flying, anyway. Today. This first island is like a British tourist trap, to be honest. It's where a lot of the young Brits go for their holidays from their parents. Known for lots of drinking. Probably equivalent to America's spring break destinations, you know, Florida. This is where young, horny Brits go for holidays. Ibiza, known for its clubbing, its drinking, and everything else that goes with that. I've never been, to be honest. I'd never even heard of Ibiza until I came to England. But I know enough people who have been there, on their holidays. Wild time for all, apparently. Probably not so much this year, though. This year was probably one of the exceptions. We'll drop down low once we get near it. There is an airport there, but we won't be landing there. We'll be going on to Mallorca, the island past it, the one in the middle of the three islands that we'll be looking at. So it'll be a bit of a dull flight until we get to the island. It's just going to be plenty of ocean, really. Bit of thunder. It is not the best day to be visiting. Live weather as always, so this is apparently the weather in this particular part of the world at the moment. Looks like those smudges are actually on the window. I've never noticed them before, unless there's something new, but it's like our window could do with a clean. With a smudge on the window there in the middle of the ocean. A little smudge. And up there. And another one there. Another one there. That one's really smudgy. I never noticed it. But now that I see it, I can't unsee it. Know what I mean? Morning, Mark. How you doing, mate? Oh, I've got 143 miles to go. Nearly halfway to the first island. Let's just drop our altitude, start coming down so we can have a look at the first island. Won't go down too fast. No need. How are things with you, Mark? Alright, reflection from the clouds above in the water there. I'm doing okay. Heading to Ibiza. Pit, 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 pit. We can see the island up ahead now. Starting to appear on the horizon there. We might actually get a bit sunnier or less cloudy. As we get out there. Oh, that was a bit of a freeze there. Today's landing is a minus 200 feet per minute landing one. So no less, can't go drop any faster than 200 feet per minute. So I have to come in as gently as possible. Our airport is LESF. Ibiza is LEIB. Like I said, we won't be landing there. We'll just do a flyover. Really left that main body of Spain behind quickly, disappearing into the distance there. Shame we got such crappy weather though. Well, we got 116 nautical miles. Gears up, isn't it? Yeah. Turn that off. Don't need that one anymore. When we get close to Ibiza, we'll disengage the autopilot and we'll do a little fly around, and then we'll re-engage. And carry on to Mallorca. While this is going on, we'll send our other planes off to do some jobs. They've had a few days off as well, haven't been doing any jobs offline, so our balance hasn't really gone up since last June. We're going to need approximately 2 million for the next job. islands to look for jobs for now. Let's disengage the autopilot. Back up there. Seems to be some elevation issues with the island. Looks like we got some water climbing up the side. Such a shame to see that stuff like that. Or it could be distance orientated, I guess. Drawing distance, maybe. I did try and set up my IR tracking, but I just wasn't happy with it. So I decided not to use it. I think definitely need the wow, we're getting a bit jaggy. Frame rate's a bit off. Have a look around. Bit of turbulence. Just a tad. It's quite a big island. Never realised it was this big. I always imagined it to be a lot smaller than this. This is a lot bigger than I always thought Ibiza would be. swimming pools. Lots of swimming pools by the ocean. I guess not everybody likes going in the sea water. Do a lap of the island. Is a really large island. I don't know why I always thought it would be minuscule. I thought it was really like a little island with a little city on it, little clubbing, little resort. I didn't realise the actual island itself was as big as this. Interesting to see if they, when they do Europe, if they do an update to this place. Very turbulent. Little jaunt through the hills. Head back down the east coast, and I think that's where we'll find the actual resort of Ibiza. Find that this is it coming up. Maybe not actually, this could be somewhere up, this could be further up the island. Sure we don't use too much fuel up doing this. Probably the resort area. One of the favourite destinations of the British youth. Well, that's the island of Ibiza. We've done a lap of the island. It's probably best if we head back. Maybe I'll go there as a granddad. Party. Alright. Time to leave this island behind us. And head over to the destination airport. Stretch of island out there we didn't go look at. Have 71 miles to go. Quite within radio range yet. Yeah, I always thought it was like an island that's this little small island you see at the end there. That was how I always pictured Ibiza, never that big. But, you know, well, I guess it is what it is. Miles. No ILS, so it'll be coming in. How you doing, gamer? Yeah, I've only got the graphics on medium. My system can't handle ultra. It's quite impressive on medium. It's even more impressive on ultra. I wish I could play on ultra, but until I upgrade my graphics card, I just can't do it. start seeing my orca appearing in the distance now. It's a chilled, nice chilled game until it comes to landing, and then that's when the blood pressure goes up. All right. LESF? LESF. Ah, okay. What runway do we want? Runway 4.
Lima Echo Sierra Foxtrot traffic Grumpy 01 tree 54 miles west, 2,500 feet inbound to land runway 4.
Bearing 70, runway 4. That's okay. Switch to heading mode here. I wanna just go right a little bit. LESF. Bearing 70. Slightly off course a bit, so that way we can come in at the on the runway at the correct bearing, so we can basically come in straight on without having to line up as we get closer. As that bearing will drop down. The closer we get, the faster it'll go. Let's just do a quick altitude check of the airport we're going to be landing at. I suspect it is sea level. Yeah, 134 feet, so pretty much sea level. Start to be dropping soon. Starting to drop quicker now, 64. Approaching a little island up ahead. That's a huge island. That's massive. Take off for our next destination, we'll have a bit of explore around there. Well, hopefully I'll want to get a job that will take us to Barcelona from this next place. So we'll take off, we'll fly over the third island in this grouping, then we'll cut back into Barcelona. And land at Barcelona. And that will probably be the extent of what we'll manage to get today. Our runway is over there somewhere. Could probably come down to say 1,500.
Lima Echo Sierra Foxtrot traffic Grumpy 01 tree 21 miles southwest 2,500 feet inbound to land runway 4.
Throttle so we don't overstress. Approaching 40 degrees on our bearing. What? 43, 42, 41, activate, switch back to nav mode. We'll start backing up. nose down.
Lima Echo Sierra Foxtrot traffic Grumpy 01 tree is on final runway 4 to land.
I don't know what sort of runway we're looking at landing at here, whether it's going to be tarmac or not. Let's see if we can quickly have a look. Runway, asphalt, so that's alright. I don't know if we'll have lights. We're 8 miles out. Try and spot the runway. We've got to come in for a gentle as landing as possible. Just want to get paid for the mission. Hey Andy, how you doing, mate? Flaps in. Get the gear down. Power up. Nose down a little bit so we can at least see. Try and see the runway. Looks like it there. Oh, maybe not. There's a lot of things out there that look like runways. I still haven't really figured out how to judge distances. So, 2 miles. And I still can't see the runway. It's supposed to be an asphalt runway. And I cannot see it at all. Oh, hang on. Let's disengage. It's not that small runway there. It's not that. Surely it's not that. That is a tiny runway. That is a, I don't even know if that's a big enough runway for this plane. That is a tiny runway with obviously a tree right in front of it.
Stall. 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 Stall.
There's no way in the world I can land on that runway.
Stall.
That is absolutely tiny. In this plane? I cannot see how I'm going to do that on this plane. I really do not see it happening. What's going on with the... Is the autopilot disengaged? It's supposed to be disengaged. Why is the autopilot still on? It's supposed to have been disengaged. I have no idea what happened there. The autopilot was still on. Okay, well, I don't know how we're going to do this landing. That runway is extremely short for this plane. gonna have to fail this mission. Would help if I could actually see the runway. I do not think I'm going to pull this off somehow.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
I think I hit the ground way too hard though. I ain't got no chance of that being less than 200 meters.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks
Jet
happy.
staff.
Mission ended.
Seriously? There is no way that that was a successful landing. How? How hard did we hit the ground? Minus 28. I was going for less than minus 200. We hit at minus 28. I got down at minus 28 in that short runway.
Oral warning, okay.
And I didn't run into the tree. I wonder if I can reverse thrust backwards. I don't know if that works that way. No, it doesn't. I don't think I can push backwards, can I? Oh, I can. I do not know how I stuck that landing. That is one of the shortest runways I've ever landed on. Freaking hell. And I managed not to hit the tree. I'm not sure about taking off though. I think I'm going to have to do a run-up takeoff. There's no way in the world I'm going to be able to take off on this runway. Look how short it is. I mean, look, seriously, look how short that is. How did I manage that? My word. Oh my word. Okay, well we need to find a mission away from here. That was unbelievably. So we need a mission. We want a mission to Barcelona. We may not be able to get one. We may just have to do a free fly. Come on. As if NeoFly will work. It seems to be crashing on me. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, we do have a job. To Barcelona, if we can do it. 125. Okay, we'll take it. Fly that job.
Transporter from dispatch. Some VIP going to an important meeting this
One
time.
passenger.
Waiting you at the boarding parking. Transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger, please stand by.
So we put them in the back at the right there. 192. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do a run up, I think. I think I'm gonna have to take the plane up a bit. Up the hill
Transporter
a
from
bit.
dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
May have to do a push back in up the hill. Line up on the runway and do a pushback. There's no way in the world I'm taking off on this runway. Absolutely none. It is way too short. I'll do a pushback from here. Try and extend it. I don't even know if we'll get off the ground. Might have to do full flaps. To get any chance. Hello there, Kota. How you doing? Go up the hill a bit. There's just no way. Do a bit of cross country. Nah, I haven't played Ark for a long time. Can't be bothered with it. It's too much drama in Ark. Even when I was just playing with mates, it was still drama and drama fest, so nah, give it a miss. Better things to do than stress out and get angry over a game. Go as far back as possible without hitting something. Okay, I think that'll do. It'll have to do. Right, hand parking brake on. Let's rev the engine a bit. Get those revs up. Release. Try and get the speed up. Rotate, gear up.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, keep going. Get to that climb. Flaps fully up, and I think we have done it. There we go. Oh. I was on island driving a raft through the swamp. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, many a trip through the swamp. How long ago was that? Oh, I can't believe we managed to pull that off. Let's get a bit higher. Oh my word. And we also want to head in our destination. We'll change that when we get to this island. I was going to do a tour of this island, but I think we'll leave the tour. We landed on the shortest runway. There's probably so much better runways on this island. LEPA is probably the major runway. Why we ended up at that one, I don't know. Now the rules of this is we've got to make sure that we don't pitch or bank the plane a degree greater than 45 degrees. So into heading mode. I just want to come slightly this way. We're going to head over to that island that we can see ahead of us over there, and then we'll turn towards Barcelona. And if any luck, we might even get an ILS landing out of it. LEBL. El Prat Airport, it's called. El Prat. ILS runway to 10875. So let's start programming that in 108. You know what? Runway 2. Is there, what other runways are there? Runway 25. Runway 25L. Or is it only runway 2, which is ILS? No, runway 25L, 111.50. Let's see if we can get 111. Let's see if we can figure out the comms. Nav 1. 111.50. Enter. Transfer. 119.150. Okay, that should be in. Direct to El Prat Airport, LEBL. As soon as we've hit this island, 4 to 5 years ago, probably 4 years maybe, 3 to 4 years ago, was I on my own or was I with friends? I may have been on my own. You may have actually caught the first ARC stream, but I haven't played it for a long time. I don't have really any intention of going back either. I think it was early this year I tried playing it, and we were gonna do a whole series on it with some friends, and yeah, well, it just caused drama, and so it was like, oh well, I guess we're not gonna do it. It's just too much. I couldn't be asked with drama. So now I just not sure there's really anything to see at this island. when that sort of thing happens, then it's not worth playing it, you know. So. I don't know if there's any survival game I'd go back to playing at the moment. DayZ had a lot of potential, but just failed miserably. I thought DayZ could have been a lot of fun, but the dependency on food. Last time I played that, the dependency on food just ruined the game. Like, you couldn't even survive one in-game day without dying of hunger. It was like, come on, man, it's not even realistic, you know? I've never played Rust. Is it similar to DayZ, isn't it? Rust? I don't think this island here there's much in the way to look at. I don't even know what this island's called. Flat. No passengers. The passengers I'm carrying are being added via a third-party program, so they're not actually within the actual game itself. It's just a passenger. was some interesting lightning, looked more like a bloody fireball in the sky. Alright, let's program our switch to nav, so we'll turn and join it. Have a look, procedures, approach. ILS 25 left, wasn't it? ILS 25 left. ILS 25 left. Bit of a bummer. Well, Zulu. What does that one look like? Well, it's pretty much the same. This is a long way round. It's such a weird approach. Such a weird approach. Okay, well, if that's the approach, I guess.
Barcelona Center, Grumpy 01 Tree, 19 miles northwest of Menorca. Request IFR to Barcelona, ready to copy.
Grumpy 01 Tree is cleared to Barcelona Airport and filed. Squawk 6 Tree, 2 Tree.
Oh, why do people have to come on with names I can't pronounce? How you doing, mate? I just call you mate.
Grumpy 01 Tree, cleared to Barcelona Airport as filed. Squawk 6 Tree, 2 Tree.
Grumpy 01 Tree, read that correct. Radar contact, 4,500 feet.
I got a 4,000.
0.00 turn left, heading 310, resume navigation climb, and maintain 14,000 feet.
Yeah, how long until it cancels that?
Turn left heading 315, resume on navigation climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Grumpy 01 Tree.
We're just heading into Barcelona from Menorca. We've done a little tour of Ibiza, Mallorca, Menorca. I don't know if Mallorca and Menorca are the same, but I think Menorca is not Mallorca, they're two different things. And now we're going to do an ILS approach, runway 25L. I'm not sure if I'd want to do 25L, to be honest, but that's what I've put in, so that's what we'll do. 1150, so let's just double check that nav aid, make sure we've got that entered in. 11150. Active frequency 11150. So the active frequency is the one at the top. That's okay. Still learning this new system. So we have about 100 nautical miles to our next waypoint. The airport itself is probably about 90 to 95 miles away, but since we're doing an automated approach, we'll be going around the houses somewhat. Yeah, no, it is multiplayer. You can have multiplayer. I've seen up to 20, 30 pilots flying together. It's definitely multiplayer. You've got to have multiplayer settings turned on. Multiplayer is in each player have to have their own plane. It's not multiplayer as in you can't sit in the cockpit next to me and be in my plane. Although maybe one day they will do that. But yeah, if you had the game and you were to jump into Barcelona airport right now and head towards Menorca, you would basically
013 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
16,000. You would intercept me in your world. As long as I've got multiplayer, as long as we've both got multiplayer turned on.
Copy 013. Did you hear my last transmission?
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Grumpy 013.
Copy 013. You are niner, 6 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach via Vibham transition. Clear to Vibham.
I don't remember ever you being able to have a co-pilot in your seat. Cleared to Vibham. I can't even see. Vibham. The hell's Vibham?
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach via Vibham transition. Cleared to Vibham Grumpy 013.
ILSR runway 7. Ah, fuck. We've got the wrong approach then. We need to change this. Runway 7? They've put us on the wrong approach. No. Was it ILSY 7 right? That's completely changed everything. Frequency 110.75. One 11075, did I say? Transfer. Hey Mike. So how's that changed? still don't see it. Vimum. Where is Vimum? Let's just read that. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS-Y runway 7R approach via VIBIM transition. Do I have to do a VIBM transition? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Now we've got it. A little bit different. There we go. I didn't enter the transition. Now I see Vibham. What are we traveling at? 16,000 feet. We are way up there. Really much to see up this high. The island of Menorca behind us. Oh well, might as well sit back. Oh yeah, sorry about yesterday, Mike. It was a bit hectic, and then by the time I was running late back from the hospital, and are we getting icing? Hold on a second. We're getting icing. Windshield. Let's just turn on our icing here. We seem to be getting some. Oh, minus 15 degrees. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Do an inspection. Bit of light icing. It is cold up here. Ooh. And some lightning. Minus 15 degrees. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so yeah, by the time I got back to the hospital and turned on MSFS, there was like a major update had to download, and then once that downloaded, I logged into the game, and then there was another download on top of that and by the time that was all over, I just was like, what's the point now? So I didn't bother. Sorry I didn't actually say anything in chat, but I was just a bit flustered and I didn't even think about it. So that's why I was absent yesterday. Just hopefully but I was bang on time today. Pretty much. Anyway. Every time I check that monitor on there, it looks like I'm looking out the window. Bit of immersive viewing. Right. I hope we got the right runway. She did say runway 7 right. Yep, via VIBM transition. Yep, everything's set. Hopefully we'll just come in for a nice smooth ILS landing. Maybe about 30 to 45 minutes from now. Captain shirt and sunglasses. Sunglasses? I don't think I've got any. I've got the sunglasses. How ridiculous that looks. They need a good clean. I just need the shirt. Hey, Ooga. Ooga. Ooga, Ooga. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. Need a hat, a white shirt, and a tie. There you go. And then we're all set. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm believing that you're in love with me. Kisses sweet as candy. Anyway, shall we look at something a little bit more interesting than me? Not necessarily this. Some icing on there. Icing on the cake. Like the airframe ice is. I don't like icing. We must be coming down to a lower altitude soon, please. I really don't like icing. I've been in the Cessna 152 when it iced over and I fell out of the sky like a brick. Oh, here we go. Straight into the cloud. Just not what I want. Not what I want at all. Oh, lightning. Thunder. Lightning. So very, very frightening. That'll be my phone. I guess I haven't switched notifications off. You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood. I really don't like this. It's slowing down somewhat because of the ice. Oh. Approaching VIBM. 11. Hopefully we'll start getting descent.
Copy 013 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
10,500 feet. Thank you very much. We will take that.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet Grumpy 01 tree.
Copy 013 descend and maintain 8,500 feet.
8,500.
Copy 013, please acknowledge.
Descend and maintain 8,500 feet Grumpy 01 tree.
$8,500. Okay. That was you on Discord, was it? Alright mate, have
Copy 013, keep speed below 220 knots.
220. You know how hard that is? When you're descending to keep speed below 220.
Copy 013 acknowledge, last transmission.
Keep speed below 220 knots Grumpy 01 tree.
Outside temperature starting to rise, which is good. And we've got to keep below 220. Hey Felix, how you doing?
Copy 013 contact Barcelona approach on 125.25.
Going to 125.25 Grumpy 01 tree. Barcelona approach Grumpy 01 tree is at 10,900 feet, descending 8,500 feet.
Grumpy 01 tree Barcelona approach. Continue to BL 546 as planned. Altimeter tree 0.00.
Altimeter 3000. That's correct. Wonderful. Okay. We'll start leveling out soon, and then our speed will start going up again. And we are meant to keep below 220. So. Our speed will drop. It wouldn't go up, down. Oh, I go. Right, outside temperature -1 degrees. We'll leave the icing and whatnot on for the time being. We can probably turn it off when the temperature goes up a little bit more.
Grumpy 01 tree descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, Grumpy 01 tree.
Feet. Temperature 1 degrees. Pass. Bit of ice on there.
Grumpy 01 tree descend and maintain 5,500 feet.
5,500.
Descend and maintain 5,500 feet, Grumpy 01 tree.
Always the nervous part. Even though it's all like ILS and autopilot, and all I have to do is basically just control the altitude and throttle, I still find this the most nerve-wracking. Although not as nerve-wracking as that landing I managed to pull off earlier on the what was the shortest runway ever, and still complete the mission without breaking the bottles. I still don't know how I managed that. If you get a chance, you might want to go back later on and have a look at that. That was like the shortest runway I got sent to. It would have been great if I was in a Cessna, but not in this plane. In this plane, it was just way too short for this plane. I had to run up the hill slightly off runway and avoid hitting a tree to come to a full stop. And and I had to do it not hitting the ground any harder than minus 200 feet per second. And I managed to hit it at minus 81 feet per second. So, don't know how I did it. I'd actually just accepted that there was no way in the world I was completing the mission parameters. Just get the plane on the ground. But still managed to pull it off. No. NeoFly, when it sends to a little tiny airport like that, I really want to start throttling back. I don't want to come in too fast. So I want to start looking at getting my speed down to flaps speed. Well, we've got a little bit yet, so keep going a little bit. Just we're coming on to the final leg soon enough. Bit of ice still there. Most of it's gone now. Check the temperature. Yeah, I think we're okay with de-icing now. Shouldn't be icing up. Bit of ice on the fin, but
Descend and maintain 2,900 feet. Grumpy 01 tree.
Grumpy 01 tree, contact Barcelona Center on 119.45.
Going to 119.45 Grumpy 01 tree. Barcelona Center, Grumpy 01 tree is at 4,700 feet,
They
descending
just,
2,900 feet.
introduced the 747 as well yesterday.
Continue to Barra
Yes.
land. Altimeter tree 0.00.
So we got a new airline yesterday as well, the 747. Not that I've actually really flown the other airliner yet.
Grumpy 01 tree, contact Barcelona approach on 125.25.
Going to 125.25 Grumpy 01 tree. Barcelona approach Grumpy 01 tree 3,000 feet.
Grumpy Copy 01 tree Barcelona approach. Continue to throughout this plant. Altimeter tree 0.00.
Oh, we've lost the glide scope. I really wish you could see nav 1 on the radar up here. We've got com 1, but I don't know how to display nav 1. Can you see it on there? It's probably a button somewhere. Get the gears down. First gear anyway, first set of flaps down. Precision crash. I have to do twin turboprop, then jet, and then heavy. So I've done single engine, multi-engine, single engine turboprop. I've got to do multi-engine turboprop, then jet, which is like the Cessna business jet, and then after that is the heavy jet category F. So I've basically got 1, 2, 3 exams left to take before I can fly heavy jet. If I want to use NeoFly as my career option, which is what I'm doing. The turboprop, I have to buy the plane first or rent it. I suppose I could always rent it, but what I've been doing is getting the money, buying it, and then taking the exam. But it's about 2 million before we can buy the twin prop. Although I don't think I'll be actually flying it, because the one in the game isn't as good as this plane. So I'll probably just stick to this plane, but just get the license and then use the plane to run missions. Speaking of which, I'm just going to get all my planes have landed, so I'm going to get them to take off again. Where are we on our approach? Doing all right. Let's arm the approach anyway. Oh, get it armed and ready. We don't have a glide scope though. Why don't we have a glide scope? 110.75. Oh, there it is. There's the glide scope now. That's good. Okay. Interested to see where my planes actually are because I haven't been tracking them. Where their location, they could be anywhere. We'll have to have a look. There's a plane to our starboard somewhere. Can't see it, it's probably above the clouds. There's our temperature outside, 10 degrees. Waiting on the fuel truck. That was in Blackpool. Blackpool, the fuel truck wouldn't come. We flew to Blackpool and I ordered the fuel truck and it just wouldn't come. Said it was on the road, but it never got to me. I think that was the last time I actually requested a fuel truck. Yeah, I've probably played every version of Microsoft Flight Simulator that ever came out. I even had the Amiga version. You could get, it was like the Amiga Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm sure it was on Amiga. .3.5-inch floppy disk drive.
Grumpy 013, you are 15 miles southwest of Barcelona. Contact Barcelona Tower on 118.33 when inbound.
Pretty much inbound now, aren't I?
Tower on 118.33 Grumpy 013. Barcelona Tower Grumpy 013, 15 miles southwest inbound ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach.
Grumpy 013 Barcelona Tower. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach. Altimeter 30.00 wind 060 at 19er.
Alright, we're on nav mode, on approach mode. Hopefully, will the ILS...
Grumpy 013, did you copy?
Oh yeah, I did, sorry.
Cleared ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach Grumpy 01 tree.
Hopefully pretty soon the ILS will take control. We'll start slowly descending. We'll open up flaps for full flaps. And then we'll be at Barcelona. And from Barcelona, which probably won't be today, but we'll be heading up to Andorra, and then we'll be cutting across to Monaco. I want to go to Monaco. I realised we were very close to it's a monthly sub. You don't have, you could just go month to month. I figured 10 months equals buying the game. I probably won't play it for 10 months, so and if I ever want to come back to it, alright, second set of flaps now.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Get gear down. ILS should kick in. There we go. ILS has kicked in. We are coming in for landing. At 550. I'm going to try and come in at 85 knots, not much. At 89, about there. Have your flight stick arrived yet, Mike? Have you got it? Probably lucky we're doing this approach because it's that bit of cloud there. It's a proper instrument landing, this one. A bit of cloud just hanging over the runway. You'll find that the game will play so much better, Mike. It'll be a whole new game for you. It'll actually probably feel like
Barcelona Tower, Magic Zone 6329er, 15 miles southwest inbound ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach. Magic Zone 6329er, Barcelona Tower. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach. Altimeter tree 0.03, wind 060 at 19er. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 7 right approach, Magic Zone 6329er.
Is that distance to runway 19? I wonder. This is definitely a proper ILS landing, this one. Look at it. Just fog descending straight on over above the runway. We can see the lights in the distance. First, I've got a airliner up my arse, I think. Oh, look at this. I hope I haven't got an airliner up my arse. I got a plane coming in right behind me. Oh, look, we're locking up. Look at that. Why is he cleared to land? Coming right up my arse. He's on the same runway and everything. I'm gonna have to land and get off. Oh, don't do this to me. Connection is not lost. Frame rates are dropping, something chronic. Barcelona must be a
Bromby 013 cleared to land runway 7 right. Wind
Yeah.
060 at 19er.
Well, that's great. What about the guy coming up my ass?
Cleared to land runway 7 right, Grumpy 013.
Right up my ass. And he's gaining. He's gaining on me. I guess I'm going way too slow here, am I? Wonder what he is.
Magic Sun 6329er cleared to land runway 7 right. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 060 at 19er. Cleared to land runway 7 right, Magic Sun 6329er.
This thing right up my bum. It's a race. Not joking, he is coming in fast. I think I must be coming in too slow. This might be a handcrafted airport, I'm not sure, maybe not, but... Do you reckon he'll get the go around? Look at this! Oh my god! Hello? Medic!
Magic Sun 6329er, go around.
God, too late! We're dead! Oh my god!
Going around Magic Sun 6329er. Magic Sun 6329er, contact Barcelona approach on 135.28. .28 for Magic Sun 6329er.
Transporter from dispatch. Take the VIP to the parking.
Unbelievable.
Bromby 013, contact ground on 121.655.
121.655 Grumpy 01 tree.
Okay, what's going on with this turn, you muppet? Why, jeez. What sort of turning was that?
Barcelona ground Grumpy 01 tree, request taxi to parking.
Grumpy 01 tree, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 1 cross runway 2 Delta 2 Delta tree Delta 4 cross runway 7 left Delta 5 Tango Charlie November.
Yeah. Okay. You say what now? Anyone?
Grumpy 01 tree, acknowledge last transmission.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta 1 cross runway 2 Delta 2 Delta tree Delta 4 cross runway 7 left Delta 5 Tango Charlie November Grumpy 01 tree.
Whatever. This is why you have runway assist on, taxiway assist. I had no idea where to go. We just got to cross 2 runways. Wish these things would fly, would drive straight. It's the other runway. General aviation parking. Possibly over here. Look out. Let's just look for some dudes. Oh, what's this? What does that say? I don't think we're supposed to go this way. Delta 3, Delta 4. D5TCN. Oh, CN's there. Ah. I have no idea where I am. Doesn't matter. It's just a game. But this looks like general aviation parking. I'm just trying to find my dudes. Oh, what is going on? This keeps happening a lot, and it is not me losing connection at all, because if I was losing connection, the stream would go down. Where are my dudes? Are they here? Oh, I see some dudes over there. It's probably them. There we go. Oh, I've turned too late. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Transporter, disembarking of passengers can begin.
Oh. Get off my plane. wherever.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Passengers will be on time for the game. Thank you and good day.
Wonderful. Hey, we're in Barcelona. We have arrived. So we get an aerial view of the airport. Maybe we'll clear the weather up. I probably could have done this for the whole trip, but then we wouldn't have had the excitement of ice on the wings, would we? Can't believe that plane. I guess air traffic control was having an off day today. had a noob at control. Either that or I was just coming in way too slow. I probably was coming in too slow. I would say. Right. Pretty much. I don't know if there is anyone else from the UK still here. Alright. Well, I think we'll finish up there. We reached our destination. We got to Barcelona. Let's check NeoFly though. We'll have a quick look at NeoFly and we'll have a look and see where our other planes are at and what they're doing on their journey. Let's have a look at that. NeoFly. What? Oh, cancel. Nearly closed the stream then. Right, so today, our flight, what we did is we flew from somewhere around here. We flew across to Ibiza. We did a lap of Ibiza, basically this whole island. We went around, we explored it. We then landed on the most itsy bitsy, teeny weeny yellow polka dot runway there is here, which is, you know, we had to take off from up here and actually then run down onto the runway. There was no way in the world I was going to take off. And our takeoff point was here. That's where we took off. So we headed off, went there, and then we've come in and landed at Barcelona. So that's the leg of the journey we've done today. Tomorrow, what I would like to do is probably leave Barcelona, head up to Andorra, so we can cross off another country on our list. And then from Andorra, we'll be in France again. And we want to go to Monaco. So we'll probably head to Monaco. That's where we want to try and end up tomorrow. Here in Monaco. I wonder what the chances of, there's a swimming pool, driving around the Monaco's circuit in a plane is. This is the tunnel complex. I think that's the tunnel. That's where they come in. Trying to see if I can recognise. Trying to see if I can. Oh, there's the tunnel. Actually, this is the tunnel here. Here's the track. The come down here, turn onto here into the tunnel complex here. Up there. Must come around here. I'd say, and then this must be the hill. Is it hill? Oh. No, that can't be it. That's not right. That looks more like it. And then down, turn, round. Don't know. It's hard to see. But anyway. But yeah. I don't know if we can drive a plane around the Monaco circuit. But anyway. Right. That's our other planes. Yeah, let's have a look at our other planes, where they're currently located. Pull out. So, we've got one plane here at Barcelona. We've got one plane in Italy. He's managed to get his way to Italy. Holy shit, we've got another plane all the way over here. Is that, Georgia? No, Russia. We've got one plane in Russia, just outside Ukraine. On the way. And we should have one other plane. Oh, here we go. Another plane has found its way into Africa in Morocco. So there we go.
Yo, Dad.
Yo, Charlie.
Macros.
Okay. You take it downstairs, I'll be down in a minute.
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll take it now.
No, dick. Right. There we go. So there's all our little planes on their little lists. I believe my plane needs some work. We've got some hull showing, so we have to do a bit of a overhaul. No, we want to overhaul the hull, repair the hull there. Balance is 730,000 currently. And for to buy the twin prop turbo, it's like 2 million. So we're going to be a while. Right. But with that, I am going to love you and leave you. Thanks for joining me once again. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Please leave me a like. And I'll be back in about 21 hours time. So whatever time it is where you are, minus 3 hours. And that'll be roughly my start time. So cheers, everyone. And I will see you all again tomorrow, I hope. Until then, have a good one, and bye for now.